Yay, I did it. Okay. Hi guys. Should be in there. I should do my little thing. I'm like, okay, looks like I'm in there. So I'm covering myself because I'm wearing a dress and I can't sit in the inside like this. But anyways, I am not doing good. Okay, like, you know, obviously by my posts, but there's nothing like wrong or bad. Like, it's, I did this to myself, and that's why it feels even worse, because I'm like, oh my god, I feel like shit. I am empty. I have a headache. I don't feel like I have anything in me, and I've stretched myself beyond my capacity. I woke up and, you know, I could get into story of the reasons why. There are actual things that are happening in my life and experiences, in my relationships, and I'm having a really hard time navigating it all. I was doing good, and you know, I don't want to say I'm doing, yes, it's easy for me to say I'm doing bad now, but I'm not. I'm just, this is a part of my process, and this is also what it looks like when I'm learning. Like, yeah, today is like a super self-care day, and I didn't know this was going to happen, but I woke up and there was something that happened the moment I woke up, and it just tipped me. Like, I was already, yesterday like I shared, I was like processing a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings, a lot of things, and then yeah, I was already on E yesterday, but I thought I did, you know, I did some good self-care. I just tended to self as best as I could. But when I look back at yesterday, I'm like, whoa, like, yes, it was tough. Today, it just feels like, I feel like an absolute mess. Like, I'm processing a lot of feelings and ideas and thoughts around my needs and my life, and there's been some experiences that have been very triggering for me, and I'm really fucking sensitive, and I am like such a sensitive person, and you know, I require gestation time and processing time and ritual and meditation and yoga and my self-care and the time that I put into that. It's like an all day, everyday affair, and it really slipped up on me with navigating cohabitation and stuff, and now I'm like paying the price, but also like learning, like, okay, you know, this is, now you know what's really important to you and what you really need, as Candace, you know, and noticing my human wants to judge and say, you know, that's crazy to have those needs, like, and you're too sensitive, you should be okay with this, blah 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 blah, and but no, like, I have needs, and I have emotional and spiritual needs, that no one else can meet but me, and I have to make the space and the time for that, and yeah, so I'm gonna give myself some brownie points for noticing and stopping and putting myself in the slow lane or the breakdown lane and looking for gas and taking the time to fill up on gas and, you know, tinker my motor or whatever the hell is going on. Yeah, the Candace mobile is just feeling like broke down. And really just kind of love myself here, and instead of judging it or criticizing myself, just being like, wow, yeah, Candace, this is where you are, and yeah, I think, you know, you have some responsibility in where you are today, and I think you could do things differently, but there's no sense in, you know, beating yourself up on something that's already over and done. Like, you have power and you have choice. I did some great yoga today and great dancing and meditation and some good communication with community, and light touch. And I have a little drop-in with Jess on my brain spotting session work with them. Yeah. Ugh. Like, my head hurts so bad. It's like, I've been dealing with allergies too, and I was like, I have grass in my hair. I was literally out rolling in the grass, and it felt good to be outside and with the earth, and I could feel my solar plexus really activated. Like, this is about me standing in my power and my yes and in my no, and loving myself there and not judging. Like, really, like, my needs matter, and but also recognizing how much power I have in meeting my own needs, and that I do have the power. Yeah. And sometimes you get sick, sometimes you get tired, sometimes you run on E. Well, sometimes you try to run on E and you realize you can't, and you just say, okay, I'm on E. Like, I feel like I just called out a life today. Like, can we just, like, you know, I'm alive, I don't want to die, I'm not suicidal, but at the same time, like, I'm just gonna, like, take a break from this life thing and trying to figure anything out. I just kind of need to feel and be. I'm not figuring anything out, not making any decisions, not making any plans, just feeling. Today is a day for Candace to feel, and it's okay. I'm a giant feeling machine. Yeah. Well, I don't have to go, but I'm gonna go.